Society unfairly judges sex workers, particularly those that are trafficked. We see that when we follow these women and we look into their life experiences, the challenges before them, particularly as none of them set out to be sex workers, we see that they're exposed unfairly, either because of their family challenges and they're out there seeking greener pastures to either support their families or to educate themselves or do better for themselves. And so they're exploited, taken advantage of, and trafficked by syndicates that are organized, that are specialized in this, from the recruitment process to the transportation, to actually setting them up in ways in which they cannot abandon or escape. Some of them are even forced to take oaths, and they are afraid. They live in fear, they live in terror, maltreated, put in situations that they cannot escape. And so, of course, when they are rescued or survive these ordeals, and society again labels them, it is difficult. We need to be fairer to them. When they survive these ordeals, they need support from us. They need social support, empowerment, even psychotherapy to be able to better as reintegrated into society. We must work to support these women who are rescued, who are often victims of circumstance. And the only way is to be able to educate and sensitize society a bit more, to help society to look more into ways in which they will be more alert not to fall prey to these syndicates when they operate. Educate ourselves about new ways in which they go about recruiting young girls, young boys even, and exposing them to such ills. We must also educate them, create the social protective networks that will be able to safeguard women, children in society, such that they are not easy prey for picking, because it is the vulnerability that makes them easy prey. And then when they are rescued, where do they go to? How do we house them? How do we empower them such that it is easy for them to be rehabilitated and re-enter society and will no longer be a perceived shame to their communities? It is important that we support these survivors and help them. Government can work. NAPTIC is doing a whole lot, but NGOs, CSOs, and we, members of the community, must work to support. It's an integrated approach that we need to work on to ensure that survivors of such are able to live better life. But most importantly, we must correct the ills in society. What are the protective measures put in place to know our communities, the people in our communities, to support them with the necessary welfare so that children stay in school, so that children are protected and are not easy pickings for these organized criminals? Now, the theme for this year is very apt, and we know that human trafficking is the work of syndicates, criminal syndicates. We must work together and support government to stop them. Human trafficking is an ill in society. Let us make sure that we work together to put an end to this menace that is plaguing the society. Thank you.